What up, guys, bro? You think the creator is gonna make life easy for a man? You see, men, we've been lied to. We've been taught that, oh, when we grow up, we're gonna have a wife, we're gonna have a house, and all these things. And then we graduate high school, right, or whatever, because that's what typically does. You know what I'm saying? We're done with public education, right? We're expected to have a house, um, um, a wife, and kids, right? And make good money, right? That's so far from the reality. You know what I'm saying? You think the creator is gonna make life easy? I'm talking about whatever creators out there. You know, I said whatever y'all believe in. You know what I'm saying? The creator bullshit, whatever it's out there. Whatever architect that made this freaking world, you think it's gonna make life easier for a man? A man could damn near kill somebody with his fucking fists. There's stories like that. You know what I'm saying? A man has to think every time he needs to do something. So imagine what he does with his mind. So it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Life as a man, whatever, regardless of race you are, even black man, life is not gonna be easy as a fucking man. Especially when you try to change yourself. It's gonna be obstacle after obstacle. Of course, with pain comes with ease, but it's gonna still be a fucking obstacle. You know what I'm saying? We've been taught as men, we're gonna have this and that and a good job. From a lot of men that I've seen, the reality reflects opposite. Because we've been lied to by this fucking European indoctrinating system. You know what I'm saying? You look at animals, every male, he always hunts. Same with human males. But the thing is, us human males, we have something, have this, but guess what? Our life is not the best of capabilities. We're struggling. So it's similar, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why you see some men who have this, or they may have a wife or whatever. They may want bigger goals, or they want to do this, but they realize that if they want the best of the things, they're gonna have to go through the extremes and versus losing the stuff they already have. This is what every man realizes subconsciously or consciously. So that's why they're not gonna do that, and it's gonna be a fucking battle, and a lot of people is gonna go against him. So that's why they won't do it, or they won't speak up, or tell this person to stop doing this. They know that it's gonna be a fucking confrontation, because men know this subconsciously. That's why they don't do what they need to do or do that. Or when somebody's disrespecting them, they don't speak up or do this because they realize it's gonna be a confrontation and there's gonna be a fucking consequence. You know what I'm saying? That's why men don't. I can't fault men for not really doing anything, because life as a man is not hard. I think a lot of men realize this once they start the game. It's gonna get hard. Of course, with pain comes with ease, right? You think your creator is gonna make life like there's a rule that says, oh, a man's life starts at 30 and a woman's life starts at when she's younger, 18. I mean, that's true. Like, women, they peak early and all that physically. A man doesn't peak later. It's not that. It's not that. It's because the reason, because a lot of men, when you're young, you got raging hormones, you got this, so it's really hard to control yourself. So later on, his libido will become lower, and he'll probably have the focus, or he'll have no choice. But that's still not enough. That man life starts at 30, and that's a fucking cult. Only a small percentage of men will do that. Only a small percentage of men will actually fucking do that. So that's a cult. That's not even that. I mean, do you have the traits to do what you need to do to go up there, to go up go up the ladder? Do you have these traits? Resilience? These are important as a man. You know what I'm saying? To gain throughout the years. A lot of men won't meet that because they're scared to go through something. I understand, like, if you're already in a fucked up position, why do you already do these extra things to get it fucked up? Because it's just designed that way. You know what I'm saying? A man could, if he feels a certain type of way, he can go up and get a gun and shoot 20,000, not 20,000, shoot like 10 people. A woman could do that, but that's not likely. So you think the creator's just gonna make life simple for a man? That's not gonna fucking happen. This is designed that way. You know what I'm saying? Life as a man is not supposed to become easy. You're supposed to overcome. It's just a lot of men been lied to. That's why they're killing themselves and all that. You just been lied to. You know what I'm saying? Especially with that Disney fantasy and all these other things. No. A lot of men has been fucking lied to. What if you're trying to grow mentally, spiritually, physically? Life as a man will never be easy. There will be some fucking challenges. You know what I'm saying? Because years ago, I thought when I grow up, I would already have a big house, already have this, and then hit me on later like that's not fucking true. I mean, I'm not saying you can't get these things done, but there's requirements and things that you gotta fucking do, and it's not simple. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men just been lied to when they were young, especially with, you know what I'm saying? You know, you think the creator or whatever's out there is gonna make life easy for a man? No. Man, we're hunters. We are killers. You think it's just gonna do that? We have that instinct in us. You think it's gonna be that easy for us? That's a huge responsibility. That's why sometimes we're a man, we're like on our last strike and people still test us. You think they're gonna stop testing you? Like, you feel so bad. Like, and then somebody just tests you and it's like, you try not to react. That's a huge responsibility for you not to react because your ass can go to jail. You can lose your life for this. It's a huge, we're put on that responsibility so we don't react. You see, life as a man is a test. Of course, there'll be easy tests, and this is a fucking test. So of course, men on the top of the leaderboard, they already passed some of the huge tests, so they can just have way around that shit. Life as a man, especially when you're first finding yourself or whatever, it's not gonna be fucking easy. If you understand this now, that's gonna save you from a lot of disappointment. You know what I'm saying? A lot of heartache. You're gonna already expect it, so you can just lay down and just chill and watch the storm come and not fucking react, cause you know what it is. I just want men to know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men have been lied to, and it's sad. They expect this shit. They do all this thing and nothing. Buddies, that's not how it works for a fucking man. I don't know if I don't know about a female, because I'm not a fucking female. But it's been taught that men are naturally hunters, so you expect a female to hunt? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Especially men who have been weakened by these foods and all these other things. They don't even have to strive or focus to do these things. So now they're fucked. And plus they're homeless or some of this thing. They're not gonna even fucking do what they need to do. Like, it doesn't even take I think it's Stacy right there. She's talking on the phone, bro. Stacy is talking on the phone, bro. Stacy was right next to me. He's talking on the phone, bro. I'm just saying. So, it doesn't even take men going through the worst of the fuck position to actually take his life serious. That's not gonna do anything. Because there's a dude in England, right? He was homeless. His mom and dad died. His family didn't help him, but he was homeless. A man gotta feel what's inside of him for him to do what he needs to do to change. He has to do that shit him fucking self and feel that he's gonna need to do that fucking shit. If not, then he's not gonna do shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, men are pragmatic creatures, right? We're gonna do what's really feeling to do if you feel like it, unless we really want to. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be that burning desire. Even if times go rough, that's not enough. He may try, and then one thing will happen, he's just gonna fuck up, and he's still in a bad position. And if he tries to do something, bad shit's gonna happen because he's trying to, like, you know, spin the wheels. You know what I'm saying? When he doesn't have a car, so all the bullshit's gonna fucking happen. So he gives up, and I don't blame him. It's not a blame. You know what I'm saying? You know, life as a man will never be fucking easy. Of course, with pain comes easy, and you have periods, but what it took there was not fucking easy. So I'll say on some parts it'll become simple. You know what I'm saying? You'll be in the eye of the storm. You know what I'm saying? But it took you going through that storm, right? It doesn't matter if fucked up shit happens to a man. That's still not gonna happen, because he has to push himself and do these things to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? And all these mental gymnastics and shit. So it doesn't even take him going through a fucked up period or depression. Because I know plenty of guys in that shit and still in the same position. It doesn't take that. He has to feel in himself that he's gonna do what it needs to and be able to face these trials and tribulations and all this freaking stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Men were put on this test because we bear a big fucking responsibility. You know what I'm saying? I swear they be locking this pool, bro. These niggas in a fucking pool, they be fucking jumping this shit.